All right.
Joey Martinez, Harlem Lewis, Brooks G. Henson, and Braxton Cole. They're the other wanted. The other wanted. Hey, hey!
Yay.
Hello, everyone. I'm gonna say hello. I don't. Alex, Mike is muted. I think hello.
Oh, jeez.
All right. Welcome to WWE All Episode 65 Post Review. We are the number one podcast in the whole world that talks about WWE All. Anyway, today we have sad news before we start, before we say all our names. All right, just better never for holiday. She has left us. She has left. Her name is Darcy Simone. Respect to her. She has asked for her release a week ago. She has not been happy with the product.
Hey, Alex.
We'll talk about that after we say all our names. Coach. Yes.
Your mic is
Terrell,
buffering.
Yeah, you know what? You're right. For the time being, I'll fix it right now. EOD. No, you know what? You had a long day today. Hear these thoughts. Take it away with the saying their names, please.
Oh, okay. Starting off with this is number one podcast. No matter what anybody says. We're starting off with Coach. How you doing, Coach?
Hello, everybody. It's going good over here. I'm just eating some Fruit Loops while I'm just sitting here and doing the Evolve podcast. So I'm happy to be here. How's everybody else?
Doing all right. You eating the Fruit Loops dry?
Good.
Dry.
Yeah.
Okay. All right. You see what type of time you on. All right. How you doing, CJ Wolfie? Oh, PJ, Terrell, y'all do y'all thing. I'm sorry.
Okay. What's going on, everybody? My name is Terrell, and my beautiful wife, the werewolf.
Oh, hello, it's CJ Wolfie. Hit your wolfing.
And together we are For Real Love, man. And this is episode 65. And wait, am I saying it right? Yeah, this is episode 65 of the Evolve podcast. What's going on, Jeff? Jeff, Flip Man. What's going on with you?
Yeah.
We are having some technical difficulties with some of the crew members, but we are here with episode 65, if I'm not mistaken. Episode 65 of the Post Evolve podcast review. Just like Xristo said, it is the number one podcast in the world when it comes to covering WWE Evolve. Don't let nobody else tell y'all lies. Even if they got a bigger fan base, don't let them lie to you. Okay? Don't be deceived. You know what I'm saying? We got Shauna Reed's Horror. What's going on, girl? You sitting up there looking all pretty for the crowd.
Yeah, so just happy to be here. Going through a lot of book content, trying
Don't
to
be
get
shy.
that organized.
Is your mic muted?
No, I'm not muted.
I can hear.
Oh, you hear?
Oh, that's
I
me.
can do this if I need to. So
All
yeah,
right,
so
I'll be
just
back.
going through some book
Because now I can't
content
hear.
and getting excited for Evolve from last night and getting psyched for Succession 3 next week.
Oh, yes.
Yeah.
And then
Last one
EOD. We haven't used EOD yet.
Oh yeah, the wise man, EOD. How you doing, good sir?
Oh, shoot.
You
Oh,
can
no,
hear me either?
okay, I heard you. I wasn't sure. Because I had to jump out because I couldn't.
I was gonna say, Chewy, leave us
Terrell
alone,
was,
man.
Talking to me. I couldn't
Okay.
hear anything, so I had to get out. All right, but
Okay.
hey everyone, I'm the end of day 33, and I'm doing okay. I'm doing okay today. I'm glad to be back. Missed last week, but I'm back now. So.
And to the person in the chat, we did read your message. We just waited to introduce everybody first, and nothing was wrong with Terrell's voice. He was just doing it on purpose. So
Yeah, he has some auto tune on there. Yeah, he has to T-Pain it up a little bit.
he's back. You can ask him yourself.
Oh, wait, somebody was asking about my voice.
Yeah, they
Yeah.
thought something was wrong with you.
Oh man, I've been hanging out with T-Pain
Oh
I
my
don't hear-
god.
and
I
Lil
don't hear
Weezy.
CJ. I don't hear
Oh.
anybody else but CJ. So I'll jump out. I'll jump back in.
Oh man,
Oh,
you know what? I'm going to pass it to Shauna because I'm pretty sure you got a list of because you were on the
What is going
Evolve
on
Factor earlier,
today?
correct?
I was. Let me pull it back up from
Okay.
earlier today. Yeah. Let
All
me
right, I'm
get
sorry for putting you on the spot because I don't know what order anything is.
Yeah, not a problem. Yeah, let me get it going here. Yeah, it was me and EOD earlier this morning. So, all right. So, we did start last night in Timothy Thatcher's desk to remind us of the matches that was coming on. And Wendy Chu walked into the office to sign her contract for Succession 3. So, what did we think about this intro and how we started the contract signing with Wendy Chu? And we'll start it off with CJ.
Oh, it's a nice starter, and I see when to choose. I was looking forward to know what the contract sign, which is gonna be. It's gonna be pretty good with Nakai and Kitty, and yeah, it's an interesting. Look forward to it.
Alrighty, Coach. What did you think of that opening segment with Foreman Thatcher and the contract signing?
Okay, I have some Fruit Loops in my mouth, so that's why I might be sounding weird. I enjoyed it. I did not know who the celebrity was on tonight's episode because I don't.
I didn't either.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
So in my mind, if I'm uncultured or anything, but yeah, I liked it. I was excited for the opening. I like whenever NXT or Evolve opens like this, giving us a rundown of what's gonna happen on tonight's show. I enjoy it a lot.
Alrighty, EOD. We talked about this earlier, but do you want to recap what you thought of the opening?
Yeah, it was good. Just because it was different, but I have to agree with what you were saying on the podcast that I was kind of looking more forward to seeing maybe a face-off or some type of interaction between Wendy and Nikita because they've been building up this feud ever since the last time they had the gauntlet match. So other than that, it was pretty good. I did like the Wu Chi Wu Chu
Chew. Said chew.
whatever he did. I thought that was kind of cute and everything, but it was fine the way it opened up. So it was good. I just wish they did kind of like you were saying before, have that interaction with each other.
Alrighty, hear these thoughts. What did you think of that opening segment in Thatcher's office?
Yeah, I agree with EOD. I wish there was some type of face off between the two. And I don't know if it's just me. I feel like that Wendy Chu, there's nothing wrong with her. I feel like her title reign isn't as prominent as prior champions. They're not kind of displaying her as much because we went last week episode without her. So it's kind of weird for them to kind of be having her on and off with the other champions. They were on TV in some capacity, no matter what. But outside of that, anytime they show Thatcher's office, it's always I spy to me because I just like looking at his desk because he's like a little kid. Stuff is just so random. He had a unlabeled can of soup or something sitting there with a hole puncher on his phone with a ball of paper on top of it and broken pencils all over the place. That's always the part that's the highlight to me whenever they show his office is just to figure out what weird stuff he got on his desk.
Yeah, I asked him about that. I got to talk to him at the ID showcase. Oh, okay. Terrell's back. Terrell, what did you think of the opening segment in Thatcher's office and how they handled Wendy Chu signing that contract?
All right, can y'all hear me?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, because at first I couldn't hear nobody, but Shauna, that's the only person I could hear. But anyway, I thought it was cool. I love Timothy Thatcher. That's my guy. I love his office. Just like Xristo said, it's like a scavenger hunt. It's like what are you gonna find on the desk? I'm waiting to see a Hot Wheel, at least one Hot Wheel or something like that. But yeah, it's cool. Wendy Chu, she has taken more pictures and been on NXT with the championship more than she have been on Evolve with the championship. And the only time she's been there is when she's getting ready to defend her title. Not really a lot of segments with her with the championship, just showcasing her as a champion of Evolve, the women's champion of Evolve. It's like she's kind of not in the spotlight a little bit, but she's champion though. It's kind of weird. But she better not say that. But she better not say that Chu Woo again.
Chu Woo.
Saying that Chu
I do
Woo.
think
What the heck is wrong with you?
in my opinion, the champions before is pretty good compared to her. Not that I hate Wendy Chu, but like if you look at who the champs was before, it's like a very high caliber, and I don't think Wendy Chu is like on that level. Not that that makes her bad, but like when you have to follow up on Callie Armstrong and Kendall Gray, you kind of have like a very high mountain to climb.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, that's true.
Yeah, and I will say, Thatcher, when I got to talk to him at the ID showcase, I wish I had recorded it too. He said that was the reason he wanted to be the foreman because he could just throw on a shirt and have fun.
Oh,
Yeah, he didn't have to do much. He could just wear a button up and have fun and just talk and not do much. So I thought it was really funny. But I really think we missed something not having a face off with Nikita or Wendy, or maybe even like pre-recorded promos or something with them. So it kind of feels like the match. I just feel like we were missing something there. So hopefully this week on social media, we'll get something to kind of build up for the match. I just feel like there was nothing there to build excitement for it on that. All right, let me go back here. So then we did have our first match, of course, which was Elijah Holyfield versus Brooks Jensen. Of course, Brooks did get the win over Elijah with that roll up, and he kind of looked like he had no clue where he was at the end of the match and what was happening and going on. So what did we think about Elijah losing his second match and it being to Brooks Jensen? And I'm going to start with these thoughts.
Okay, so I'm gonna start off with the positive for Brooks Jensen. I love the way he was selling those punches, because the way he sold those punches, it was like he got stabbed. Like that's how he was acting every time he laid on the ground. It was like, what happened to you? He got punched. Elijah Holyfield, I want to see more wrestling from him, but I think his style is cool. I think the length of the match made sense for his style of wrestling. It's more of a, I guess, obviously boxing more than just wrestling. His spine buster still looks as devastating as it did last week, so that's my favorite move from him. Yeah. But as far as Brooks Jensen, I am confused on his wardrobe choice. This guy had a church shoe on one foot. He had a cowboy boot on the other foot. He had 20% of blue jeans or black jeans on with big old holes in it, like with his kneecaps exposed and everything. I'm like, at this point, I wear pants. Why would you wear pants?
Okay, I thought just because I was a little loopy and sleepy last night that I imagined that outfit, but I'm glad I did not.
No, I didn't. I don't understand. I don't know if his left foot needed more grip. Like it was weird to me. I didn't understand it, and I'm like, you are proving why me and Coach do not like you. You keep doing this stuff. Why do you do this? You come back dressed like this and disrespect the brand. Why? What's the point?
I'm gonna interrupt you real quick here. These thoughts. And I mean this disrespectfully. You can go down the street and see a homeless person looking exactly like Brooks Jensen looked like.
Oh, well, maybe he got.
Oh my God!
Wait, maybe he got a movie coming up and he's like method acting. He could be.
He had some pants on for years.
He do. Yo, he looked like he did wash them mostly 50 times. Like, how do you get holes that big? In those pants, man. But I kind of knew that Brooks Jensen was going to win because I felt like they were going to turn this into like a feud. So I figured that was going to be the case. But otherwise, pretty decent match.
All righty, CJ, your thoughts on Brooks Jensen versus Elijah Holyfield?
And it was a decent match, but why? Oh, okay, I get it. Y'all can hear me?
Yeah, we can hear you.
Oh, okay. It just okay. You could have let.
I can't hear it though.
Oh, you can hear me?
You can't hear me?
No, I don't.
I think Terrell can't hear you.
Yeah, I can hear you just fine.
Yeah, I can.
We all having like these little technical issues today.
This is a very bad episode. See, it's because Brooks Jensen is back. Brooks Jensen caused this.
Yeah, and they mentioned the bull rope match.
Brooks Jensen is bad luck.
Yes.
Yeah.
But and they're selling up those punches was hilarious though. That was crazy how he sold those punches.
I got you.
Oh Jesus.
Dang, what is happening?
I don't know.
The audio. It's Brooks Jensen. When he had his problem, he came back.
He worked for StreamYard now.
Oh,
Final Destination. At the very start, everybody was fine, and now one by one we're dropping.
Oh,
Final Destination.
No.
I'm gonna stop eating these Fruit Loops. I don't want to choke to death.
You never.
I'm
Yeah.
not get. I was gonna go get a bag of gummy bears, and I'm
I
not
got some
now.
water
I'm
over
like,
here.
nope.
I
got
gotta
some
stop
water over
drinking
here. I
water.
don't want to choke. I got water
I might-
too. I don't
Oh,
want to choke.
yeah.
Yeah, you might drown on land. You never know.
Yep.
Okay.
Okay, I can hear my baby talk now because I
Perfect.
wanted to hear
Yay.
I wanted to hear your voice. I wanted
Oh,
to hear her
Lord.
talk.
Aw.
Oh no.
I want to hear her. I want to hear her thoughts.
Aw.
Oh my god.
That's copyrighted. You can't do that.
Oh my god.
Mr.
But-
Flint,
D-Wop.
D
What
Walk,
2 stars?
baby. What's up?
Beat those 2 stars in the crowd during the Jensen match.
I don't
There's
know.
2 stars.
What? 2 stars? Ooh.
I don't remember. They had
Who are you
that
talking
Kevin, whoever that
Yeah.
QB person was in
Yeah,
the
Kev
VIP.
on stage.
Kevin on stage.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Oh yeah. Kev on stage. Yeah, the confused.
Shot me like, dang, they got Kev on stage on here. Okay.
Who
But-
is it? Does anybody know who that is? Because I
I
didn't go.
Yeah. Okay,
He's
so
a
Kev.
comedian.
So
He
yeah,
was like a
yeah,
content
Kev on
creator,
stage. He
like, yeah.
Kev on stage is a content creator / comedian. He also
Yeah.
played in a comedic show about church.
Oh, churchy.
That's
right?
pretty much it. And the last interview
Mm-hmm.
I saw him in was when he's conflicted. He don't know whether to trust God anymore or not. I mean, hey, when you become famous, you do get conflicted because you got to choose whether God is going to be your money. I mean, whether money is going to be your God or, you're going to stick to your morals and, you know what I'm saying? I don't know.
Yeah, he got a lot going on right now.
Yeah. But anyway, the match was good. I don't like the outcome that Bruce had won. So they should have had Holyfield won that match. But overall, the matches, I get the match B- because of the ending. They shouldn't let them lost.
Not a C plus because of the outfit.
Well, yeah, C plus. Yeah, the outfit is crazy. I don't know what's going on. I don't know what's going on with the outfit.
Shana,
Like,
if
he
you go
just-
to another ID showcase and he shows up or something like that, you gotta ask him, like, why? What happened?
I know. Yeah, I'm watching right now because Beyond's getting a lot of AEW people, so I'm hoping they do another ID showcase.
Because if I find out, like what Coach said, if I find out he robbed a homeless person before he did that match,
Oh my god.
it's going, and I'm gonna believe it. I'm gonna believe it.
Shauna, if you see him, you should let him know there are 2 people who are coming after him. He doesn't know when, he doesn't know where, but we're gonna get him.
Oh my
eventually.
god.
I'm waiting to see, like, I'm going to SummerSlam, so I'm hopeful there's going to be something Evolve related or a showcase at SummerSlam, is what I'm hopeful for. I'm actually getting an Evolve. I'm actually going online and going to get an Evolve shirt, like, printed to wear around for the weekend. I'm not going to wear I'm going to have my Alexa Bliss jacket, but not my Alexa Bliss shirt. So I'm actually going to get a couple Evolve shirts to wear. For
We
the
got to get
weekend.
Coach out to Minnesota then. Coach, what's the equivalent of Spirit Airlines over by you?
I don't know. I've never flown before. I have no idea.
Oh, okay.
I've never
Oh,
been.
geez.
I've never
Alrighty.
needed to.
So, Coach, what was your thought of Elijah Holyfield versus Brooks Jensen?
Absolutely horrible match. I did not enjoy it at all. I do not like to see Brooks Jensen on my television, and he should not have won this match. Why are we're supposed to be pushing we're supposed to be pushing Elijah Holyfield? So why do we have him defeat Itzgal and then he loses to Brooks Jensen the next week? I don't get it. I don't like it. I don't want a guy to be fired, but I definitely wouldn't mind if he's like put in a backstage position or something, and then we don't have to see him on screen anymore. I think that would be better suited for him personally.
I'm okay with him
Yeah,
being I'm okay with him being financially inconvenient for a little bit.
Oh.
I'm okay with that.
Oh my god.
But yeah, okay.
Jeez.
The match itself was fine. It was a good match. I can't hate the match.
I want to know what's in this backpack.
Lord, jeez.
Oh man.
Oh,
How about we bring Josh Briggs to Evolve, we rename him Brooks Jensen, and we just never acknowledge it.
I like
Kind
him.
of like Damon on Bewitched. All of a sudden, they're just brand new.
Yeah.
Yeah, we just recast Brooks Jensen.
Recasting him is crazy.
Yeah. The match was fine. The result just wasn't what I wanted, so yeah, I'm gonna give it a C. It was okay, just not for me.
Alrighty,
oh my
Terrell,
God.
what did you think of Elijah?
Brooks Jensen does Oh, I thought somebody called me. Brooks Jensen, he is what you get in another universe if Pookie from New Jack City was
Oh my god.
another race. I promise you, you will see it. He has the look. He's got the look. No, let me stop
Oh my
playing.
god.
Brooks Jensen, they're trying to present him as the best. They're trying to present Brooks Jensen as the best villain for Elijah Holyfield, and honestly and truthfully, I think it should have been somebody else. The reason why I say I think it should have been somebody else is because of what happens later. Baby, you know what I'm talking about. It was so disrespectful what they did. It was a shame. But what I will say is that I mean, he finished the match in, heel fashion. He want to be a heel, so he's a good one. I will give him that. He's a good heel. I just don't like the way Elijah lost the match. I think he should have won. But if this is going to be a feud and not just a show up when you want to, Brooks, then I'm behind it. I'm behind it because, Elijah Holyfield do need someone that's going to test his buttons. He do need somebody that's going to put him to the test. And, I mean, he's been on a winning streak, knocking people out left and right. And Brooks Jensen he didn't want those problems. So, he won desperately. He was very desperate to win, the same way he is every time he come on TV.
Does one match count as a winning streak? Because he's only won like 2 matches, right? That count as a winning streak?
Who
The
won?
Cappuccino match.
Cappuccino, he won the bull rope match.
No, I mean Elijah Holyfield. Or did you mean Brooks Jensen as a winning streak?
Are you talking about Brooks Jensen?
Oh,
But
my
I was
bad.
talking about no, I was talking about Holyfield. Holyfield been knocking out people left and right.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. But Brooks Jensen just comes back and just get a lucky win just because he played dirty. Okay. I'll rate this match. I'll rate this match. I hope your kids drink water, not knowing it's a chemical, and just pass out. How about that?
Dang.
You want them to drink water from the White House, like the White House thing?
Not the babies. Oh my god.
You said drink water at the White House.
What?
What's wrong with the water at the White House? Wait a minute.
Oh my
Have you not
god.
seen the reflecting pool?
I didn't even notice that. I didn't even watch it.
Oh yeah, it's bad. It's all algae, and I think something they were trying to put in there would
Oh.
like cause like a chemical like reaction that would be like toxic to the air. It's crazy.
Ew.
Hey,
You guys don't know about that?
No, I
You
did not
rich-
know
you
about
I
it.
didn't watch
hey,
it.
Hey, y'all know rich people love to party, but rich people do not think. You know
Lord.
what I'm saying?
Living your life
They
like
don't-
you're thirsty. Living your life like you're thirsty.
What?
Come on, man. Hey, that was perfect. That was perfect timing though. That was perfect timing for real.
You know
That
what was
was
going
good.
down at the UFC after party?
Man.
Man, we know what was going down, man. Hey, man.
Okay.
Well, evidently Roman wasn't there because Roman was at Raw. But he was there to take a picture with Triple H. Triple H,
Yeah,
hopefully
Roman was
Triple
Raw,
H
you're right.
was in the gorilla position. Was Triple H in the gorilla position at Raw, or was he in the gorilla position at that party? I mean, allegedly there was a party after. You know what?
No. You have it mistaken. You're right.
The
Triple
gorilla
H was
position.
in a gorilla position, and Roman Reigns was Raw. That's all. You know.
Hey, yo. All right, what was the next match? Sean?
Alrighty, so EOD thoughts on Brooke Jensen and Elijah Holyfield.
All right, I guess I'm the opposite. I actually like this match, and I'm actually glad that Elijah Holyfield lost. And the only reason why is just so we don't have to worry about a winning streak. Now we don't going forward. We're just worried about if he's going to win the match or lose the match. So it's like, how long is this winning streak gonna go on? So that's why I liked it. I will say I did on my live stream when I did notice Jensen pants, and I remember my oldest goddaughter taking her clothes shopping, and she wanted some jeans just like that. I'm like, look, I'll get you some jeans with
What?
some holes in it, but that's ridiculous. Like most of the front leg is gone. I'm like,
Yeah.
I'm not spending my money on that.
Mm-hmm.
I'm like, you can't even wear that to school. I'm like, stop. I'm like, no, get another pair of jeans with like some decent holes in them.
Paying extra money for less pants.
Yeah, I was like,
Man,
the whole,
what?
because Jensen, this whole leg was exposed,
It
and I
was.
remember her jeans was just like, I'm like, I'm not getting that. I'm like, I'm sorry.
That's just like well, with Prince when he had the pants cut out in the back.
Chaps.
How come you didn't just wear chaps? You could have just wore chaps. You're gonna wear some jeans with the with the pockets cut out in the back. You could have just wore some, you could have just wore some chaps.
But anyway, I thought the match was good, and Brooks was selling his ass off in the match, like all the blows that he was taking, and it was a good matchup too because Jensen, people forget how big Jensen is. He was towering over this man. So it was like good. It's like, okay, he's bigger, blah blah, but Holyfield is probably stronger because like it looked like he was hitting him with like a sledgehammer. Like he was,
Brooks
like,
Brooks
every
is
time
tall.
every time he hit him on the
He's
side,
a tall
Brooks was
dude.
like, they're like what, like 6'4" or something like that. And I think Holyfield might be like 5'10". So it was like really noticeable when they were in the ring together. And Jensen, him winning, it's like, look, he's got to win sometimes and everything. If you're gonna make him, you can't feed him. I always call it like the Dolph Ziggler effect. How Dolph Ziggler was so much better than a lot of people, but they would always let him lose. Like after a while, that's all he's gonna do. Like he has to win some matches sometimes, so you don't lose the effect. It's like, okay, we're gonna test this guy out against this person, but if he's always losing, you're not really testing him out. It's just okay, he's gonna win. So I did like that, and like whether they make it a feud or not, it's fine.
What?
Oh, sorry,
His shoes was holding his pants together, bro.
No. It's slip wool.
Bro.
But anyway, yeah, I actually give the match a B. I thought it was a B match and everything. I actually liked. I thought they did what they need to do and showed off Holyfield. So, and the way he lost was crazy too because he just fell on him. Like his body weight is pretty much. He didn't like really pin him. Like his body weight just dropped on him, and Holyfield just didn't kick out of it. So Brooks didn't even know he won the damn match. That's why it still kept Holyfield looking strong in the feet too. So
Yeah, I will say that I was shocked Elijah won. I thought he would get 2 wins in before he had that first loss. I thought we would see like 2. But I think this sets up the whole entire Brooks can still play off like, look, hey, I beat him. And Elijah can be like, yo, you really didn't. It was a fluke if they're going to set up the feud, because I really thought we would see Elijah in a feud with the Mog Squad because of the way he reacted last week after the attack on Cappuccino. So I thought we were kind of going to go in that direction. But if they continue this with Brooks winning on kind of like a fluke that Elijah could say, I think then it's got something good. If not, then it kind of takes down him a level, I think, that he lost. But like EOD said, we don't have to worry about that winning streak. But I thought he was going to get 2 wins in before his loss. So
yeah, I was shocked that he lost. I didn't think he was actually going to lose the match because the way they've been building him up. I'm just kind of like, okay, that's just one less thing to worry about. He still looked good in the feet, so it's like, no harm, no foul. The way I look at it. So
Hey, so Shauna, before we go to the next segment, I know that you just brought up something about Cappuccino Jones, right?
Uh-huh.
So what kind of women do he love? Women with K cups.
He just ended with a Keurig joke.
I'm not going
That
to
is
say
crazy.
anything because literally right
That's the
there is my coffee pot that is like half K-cup, half
What?
regular. And there's a whole jar.
that's the
of
only
K-cup.
way. That's the only way Cappuccino. That's why we haven't seen Cappuccino Jones with a woman yet, because he's looking for the ones with the K cups, man.
A K-cup is crazy.
With his new dark roast
Right.
look.
That is
with the dark rose.
Dynamite, 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 dynamite.
Man,
Alrighty.
Mr. Invisible hitting us with memories, bro. Come on, man.
Dynamite theme song.
Oh man,
All right. So then our next match, of course, was Chaz Starboy Hall versus Tristan Angels. But we had just a little segment ahead of that with Chewy letting us know that he's going to be the host for the face-to-face sit-down with Aaron and Max. It wasn't just going to be the two of them, that he was going to be kind of like a moderator on that. But we did see Chaz and Starboy Hall and Tristan go up against each other after last week, when Tristan once again called out everybody and pretty much cut Starboy down, being that he was wearing denim. In the end, Tristan did go on to defeat Chaz Starboy Hall, and Chewy again was there ringside trying to interview Angels, but he kind of took the mic, and Tristan let us know that he, of course, was the definition of class. So, Terrell, we'll start with you on this one, on Tristan and Chaz Starboy Hall.
Man, you gotta love Tristan Angels, man. You really do. Starboy, that's my guy. I do like him, but I don't understand what's the whole deal with his hate for denim. Tristan's hate for denim is crazy. I don't think I haven't done any research yet as to see if he ever wore denim. I don't even think his girlfriend wore. I don't even think she wears denim either. I don't think I ever seen her ever wear denim. Well, as far as I know, is they've been together. So I'm just leave it at that. But Starboy, I'm kind of conflicted too. I don't know who's gonna win this match or who's gonna come out on top when it comes to this feud. But I think it is an interesting feud. I just want to know what's the hate for denim, because I'm kind of hesitant on wearing denim. I was supposed to be doing a cosplay for a game video that I have coming up, and the character wears denim. I don't want to get attacked by Tristan, and he'd be like, "Hey, I saw your game video. Yeah, what's wrong with you wearing that denim? Well, it's a cosplay. It doesn't matter. You could have wore leather that looks like it." And I'll keep that in mind next time.
Alrighty, EOD, your thoughts on Chaz Starboy Hall and Tristan Angels, and the little interview at the end there with Chewy.
I thought the match was really, really good. I think the hate for denim. Remember, he was like a sheep farmer, maybe. So maybe
I forgot to talk about Chewy.
So maybe that's.
Oh, do you want to pause after EOD? Go back. We'll hit back.
No.
Chewy.
I wasn't. No, I'm not spinning the block for Chewy. He's just gonna have to stay there and take them licks. he just gonna have to stand there and take them licks. Yeah, I'm not spinning the block from him. Hey, he might be at the hospital. I don't know. I don't know if he made it out.
Oh,
yeah. Well, hold on. I lost my whole train of thought. Let me see. Oh yeah. Starboy. Yeah, this match was good, and I remember when Tristan Angels first came out, I was saying, "Oh yeah, he reminds me of Triple H." On LFG, Kevin Owens was like, "Yeah, Tristan Angels. Yeah, he just took Triple H's whole identity, but he's like, well, he hasn't used it like over 20 years and everything, so like it's okay." His whole blue blood gimmick. I was like, yeah, I knew he reminded me of Triple H. But like, I had to take the whole damn gimmick. But yeah, and Tristan Angels, he was also like really aggressive in this match, which is something else they were trying to teach him on LFG. Just the way you he was throwing his punches. Like if you're like really mad, you just go irate on him, and he really hates denim because he was taking it to Starboy. I was surprised that Tristan Angel won at first, until I really kind of thought about what the whole NXT championship match is coming up next week with Aaron Rourke. I'm like, okay, it makes sense for him to have gone out on top, even though they've been really pushing the hell out of Starboy. But I don't think the loss does anything to Starboy and everything. But I was kind of shocked that he lost. And at the end with Chewy, the only thing about the interview that I thought was weird was the way Chewy held the mic. It was like, because he just finished wrestling, and he put the mic so far down. So Tristan Angel looked like he was like struggling to cut that promo because he had to go all the way like this, like, and then talk. And he did as good as he could. It was a good promo, but you could tell, I don't know, like, how much breath he had to kind of get that promo out, because I'm like, okay, if he just had it up, he's like bent down and everything. I'm like, come on, like help the brother out. He just had a really good match with Starboy, and that was the only thing about it that I was like, I don't know, I was like fixated on it. I was like, why is the mic so far down? This man's like struggling to cut this promo. Because
it's muscle memory. You know what I'm saying? He does things so much that his arm, just anything that's shaped like that, He
Oh
just
my
have no
God.
choice but to hold it
Oh my
down there
God.
like that.
Whoa, 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 whoa. I just thought maybe because he might have been like he's so much taller than like I was thinking like, but I
No.
was just thought it was like weird because I was
No.
like, man, you gotta help him out. This man just had a match.
Nope.
It's not like
Nope.
it was a backstage
He was
promo.
having a moment and we didn't catch it. He was having a moment and we did not catch it. He thought he was in the privacy of his home holding that mic like that because he thought he was holding himself.
Babe, mute yourself. Mute yourself.
It's just gonna be for real.
Oh my
Mute
goodness.
yourself.
All
Lord
right.
help us. Lord help us.
Alrighty, hear these thoughts. Your opinion on Tristan and Starboy and the mini interview at the end with Chewy.
I thought it was a really good match. I love seeing Starboy doing some random stuff in the move, like the Mexican arm drag off the turnbuckle, standing shooting star press, all those different things. He's very, very athletic. And I just knew when those two got in the ring, it was going to be a good match. I really do like Tristan Angels, especially in the ring, and Starboy. Now, the fact that you guys brought up Tristan Angels' hatred for denim, I think you guys explained something without even knowing it. Maybe backstage he attacked Brooke Jensen, and maybe that's how his pants ended up the way it was. And then and he found out he had a match, so he had to grab some random pair of shoes and put them on and just go to the ring.
No.
Because I was watching my phone, I didn't notice the shoes at all, but the pants was like it was a.
Oh my God.
He was
very
literally
noticeable.
wearing a cowboy boot and a dress shoe, like
Yeah, I have to go
literally.
back.
I'm
Yeah,
not even
the
joking.
shoes. I was like, wait, what? And then I was like,
Oh
no,
my
I'm just imagining what
Yes.
I'm seeing.
Like a whole white and black cowboy boot and the patent leather dress shoe, like on the other foot. Like it was. But anyway, I did like the match. So
What even
all the
is his
mystery,
gimmick
y'all.
at this point? What's Brooks
Huh?
Jensen's gimmick? Just homeless person? Are they real? I don't know what it is anymore.
He's a thrifter.
Homeless person with a bull rope. Like that's it.
The homeless man from
The
Alabama.
person with the bull rope.
Alabama.
They don't even let. Yeah, he don't even cut promos no more.
You don't.
Oh my God.
And I just don't like how aggressive he became. Like he became aggressive, but it's like he's trying to be. You know what I'm saying? He could have just kept it the way he was. Like the man, like he could have been obnoxious from Alabama, bam, 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 bam. No, then he started doing bam, bam, bam. Like, bro, stop doing that.
He going through it. You saw his pants?
Yeah.
He going through it. He on hard times right now.
Alrighty, CJ, what did you think of Brooks Jensen? I'm sorry, no, Tristan and Chaz Starboy Hall.
I'm sorry,
like
Shadi.
trying
I'm
to
sorry.
my screen rolled. I like hit my cursor and the screen rolled on me. I was like, what just
Lord.
happened?
The match was pretty good. The match was good. Yeah, and Chaz is starting to come on to me now. He's really, really, really good in the ring. And Tristan still he's good, he'll work good, everything by him good. He just doing his thing. And posting that with the interview, that was kind of weird how Tristan was just struggling trying to do this promo though. It was kind of weird. But how Chewy with Chewy. But overall the match was like
holding that mic.
quiet. But overall the match
He wanted him to come down on the mic to talk.
Be quiet. B plus on the
Oh
match.
my God.
Alrighty, Coach, your thoughts on Chaz Starboy Hall and Tristan Angels.
You see
I
this
mean,
mic,
yeah, the
man?
match was fine. I think I don't really have a lot
see
to
this
say on
mic,
this
man?
because really,
I need that mic, man.
Oh my God.
Mike. Mute your mic.
Oh my God. Oh my God. Put y'all kids to sleep if y'all watching this, please.
yeah, the match was fine. I don't think there was a whole lot to it besides just a fun match. Diddy's thought said what I wanted to say about Brooks Jensen, so I don't have a lot else to say because like he stole my whole vibe. So
Great
yeah,
match.
the match is fun.
Coach is crazy, man.
Well, you
The
know
match,
what?
yeah, the match was fine. I don't have a lot to say. I'll give it a B.
I will say I liked the match. I think they had to have Tristan. I said this earlier. Tristan had to win. He's been going on this tear, these tangents that he's attacking everybody. So he had to come out and win somehow to make sure that his rants were, defined. And Chaz is everywhere, right? He's been on TNA, he's been on NXT. So I don't think him losing is going to hurt him at all. But I think they had to give Tristan this win because, of course, next week we are seeing the Evolve title defended on NXT, which is super exciting between Aaron and Tristan. So I think we had to give that for Tristan. As with Chewy, the interview was what it was. But I will say the one thing I love with Tristan, seeing him in the Evolve crowd, is how indie it feels with him in the crowd. Like how he interacts with them, what he does with them. So even seeing more of that with him always makes me excited because you see that indie feel come out with him on Evolve with the crowd. Alrighty, so then we had Xena Sterling, of course, started backstage saying that she was eager to be back. And of course, she did have that new look. She did go up against Anya Rune. Now, what was interesting was Anya did fall coming off of that top rope, which we saw with that turnbuckle. It happened once. It happened again. It happened.
Can I interrupt real quick?
Uh-huh.
How are you? Good, Yuri Starts. What's up?
Peter, what you talking about? She wants to fly it.
I'm sorry. I'm sorry, son. I was just replaying the first beginning of the ball. And I'm like, why did he wear that? I'm sorry, y'all. I'm sorry. Ignore me. I'm gonna turn the camera off.
So, Anya, that happened twice. So the question is, we have to wonder: was it intentional? Was it part of what she was going through with the match? And then, of course, at the end, we did see Xena defeat Anya. And then, of course, Gianna Capri came out berating Anya again, telling her she doesn't belong here, which we've kind of seen in that interaction with them for over the past couple weeks. And then, of course, Layla Diggs and Mason Holiday came out to protect Anya. So, and then Gianna teased that she was going to strike them both and bailed. So the question, what did we think of the match? And also, was last night that one moment, the last we saw of Mason Holiday, not knowing how many episodes had been taped before she requested her release? And I'll start with Coquito on this one.
Yeah, I think she maybe worked out her legs too much. That's why she kept falling down. Yeah, totally that. But yeah, the match was fine. I think the botches were a bit awkward, but it didn't take away. Really
That's not what he said.
That is what I said.
Okay, that is what you said earlier.
That is what I said. I didn't say anything else earlier. Okay, pass me real quick because I'm gonna laugh because it really starts now.
Sorry, how good is TJ?
Oh yeah.
But it was an odd match, but I'm happy to see Xena back on there doing something different, and she got new gear on, that new thing going. So everybody, and that she actually won, so it's kind of good on her part. She needs some work going, and those botches that she got going on. Maybe she might need to practice more, or she might need to stop doing them. But all right, the match is like, what?
Is that goes from Zelda?
What was it? Oh Lord, Jesus.
This episode is so unserious. I love it, but it's so unserious.
I don't know. Where that gig, like that amazing.
Oh my
giggle.
God.
This man right here.
I'm not doing anything.
All righty,
Oh my
Terrell,
God.
what did you think of Anya Rune and Xena Sterling?
Anya Rune, everybody has botches, you know what I'm saying? Botches is a part of life. You know what I'm saying? You got to give her the benefit of the doubt. You know what I'm saying? That's just like me and my kids. You know what I'm saying? I wanted to have a family. I didn't plan on, having to leave their, my daughter's mom and, me and my son's mom breaking up, getting a divorce. It's a botch. Botches happen. And then you go to work, you file on papers, you get a paper cut. Everybody botches. That was just a funny botch though. That was, and it's sad because she's new. But you just got to give her the benefit of the doubt, man. Still don't take away from her being a great wrestler. Hell, as many times as we seen LA Knight botch, and he probably do it on purpose now. But Xena Sterling, I actually like Xena. I was actually waiting for her to do something of the unimaginable, and that is, she won by any means necessary. I like it. It's dope. She needed it. You know what I'm saying? Especially after the crash out, and she haven't been on TV since God knows when. So it's only a matter of time for her to come back on TV and show us the villain that she can truly be. Because when I noticed that she had two sides to her, I was like, I gotta see the other side come. Like, it has to come. In match, the next time she wins, she has to win dirty. And she did. I don't really remember anything else after that. I know you just talked about it. But what I will say is this. Is it possible that she has some type of force field inside the ring that made Anya Ruth fall off the, she had to have some type of like magician type of thing, like some type of magic trick that made her fall.
Oh, jeez.
It's possible.
Alrighty, Coach, are you ready, or do you want me to go to EOD?
Yeah, I'm fine. I'm fine now. Unless
All
Evie
right.
starts stirring up trouble again, I'm fine.
It's out of
I think the match was fine. It was good seeing Xena Sterling again, especially in a whole new character. I do wish we built up this dark side of her more because it felt like she was angry one time and then we just skipped to all the way now where she's just a more aggressive character. It's fine. It's good seeing her in this different light. I just wish there was more build up towards this. I did like the building of Gianna Capri versus Anya Rune afterwards. My only fear is that Anya Rune has not been booked strongly whatsoever. So if she does eventually defeat Gianna Capri, that kind of gives a bad look to Gianna Capri because like Anya Rune has not been built up to be like a strong competitor at all. But then again, she's like an anime girl. I guess they can do anything. Like anything happens anime. So I'm fine with it. As for Mason Holiday, this is awkward because like I hate whenever they release someone and they're just written off. I hope there's some sort of explanation for it. But then again, I don't know if you want to like linger on it too long and make it a topic longer than necessary. So it's weird. But like on the other hand, it's not good for Layla Dix, but I'm happy that she's gonna like have to be forced to be an individual wrestler now instead of like possibly being stuck in a tag team. Not that it's good that Mason got released, but if I have to take a bright spot out of it.
And of course,
Can I add something to that?
Yeah, absolutely. Go for it.
If you don't mind. I think Anya Rue would be way over. Like they'll take more time into her character if she was in AEW. Because it's nothing to just let her go to New Japan, Ring of Honor, and get some spotlight over there, because they would know exactly how to book her as a character, especially with the deal that they have with DC Comics and stuff like that. That New Japan got the Anime Central on lock over there. Then you get her in around Mercedes, you get her around Athena, you get her around Willow Nightingale, you get her around what's her name? Marina Shafir. You get her around those people. I think they will really know how to book her for real. I don't think WWE would be tapped in with a character like that because WWE sometimes be late on things. You know what I'm saying? There's even like the whole Yeet thing. Even the whole Yeet thing with Jay Uso, for example. Y'all know Montez Ford been doing that when yeeting was actually hot on the internet.
Mm-hmm.
Jay Uso took the gimmick like a year and a half after yeeting was completely dead on the internet. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's weird.
Alrighty.
Yep.
Yeah.
EOD, your thoughts on Anya Rune and Xena Sterling and the potential botch and Gianna Capri?
Yeah, I actually thought the match was really good, and I thought she told a good story. And I know I told you this earlier that I want Anya Rune to narrate my life story. It just sounded so cool before her match was before it came out, it felt like you were watching an anime, like a recap of something.
Yep.
It was when she was in the locker room, like doing it. It was so cool, and the potential bots, to me, wasn't a botch at all. It was a mirage, everything. Because if you remember, she went up on those ropes, doing an inner outer monologue since we can't actually hear her in her head. So she did the outer monologue so we could hear what she's going. I'm like, who does that? I was like, wait a minute, is she doing a monologue right now? And then she's gonna fly, and then she fell. And to make emphasis, to make sure that y'all didn't, so that you knew it wasn't a botch, she did it again. Now, WWE's a lot of things. There is no way they might let that happen one time and show it. They're not gonna let you do it twice, like if it was real. So I think it's part of her arc that she's got to overcome. And when she finally gets that top rope move, it will be on Capri when they culminate their feud at some point. So it's always going to be a thing, I think, going forward. She's going to get up there and something's going to happen. Like how Ash would F up on Pokemon, all these animes, they always F up and everything, and eventually they have to overcome. And I think that's what's going on with that whole aspect of it. But her losing, I was fine just because I do agree with Terrell. So it's like I guess they're gonna have to, like, for her to make her look strong, they're gonna have to prolong the feud, which is easy because they're not gonna be fighting at Succession 3. So they could probably prolong it for a while to make her look stronger. The only sad part about the whole thing to me was because I got the news on Tuesday about Mason Holiday, that she asked for her release, and then I saw her and Layla came to her defense. I'm like, I just don't know how much more we're going to see Mason. That was sad because I always liked Mason Holiday, but Xena won on some shenanigans and everything. But when she had her thing with Thatcher, it was like, you got to improve your win-loss record, and now it looked like she's taking baby steps to doing what Booker T always says, by any means necessary to win a match. So this is a small thing. It's small, but I'm thinking the next match will be something bigger, a bigger shortcut until she becomes a full-blown heel. Because she actually didn't wrestle heel in this match. But you know it's coming and everything. So I liked it. To me, it was like more of a storytelling, like setting things up for the future. Like whoever won, lost, it didn't feel like it was like that type of match or a showcase match. Just, all right, this is going to get the feud between Capri better, because Capri came out there and just started berating that girl after she lost. I'm like, come on, man, you're doing too much. So so I liked it, and Anya Rune, always do your intros like that, because I thought it was different. I thought it was great, and I think it could get over eventually. So
yeah,
I wish she was mic'd up. I wish she was mic'd up so we knew that she was doing a monologue.
You didn't hear? Oh, you didn't hear her? Oh, okay. Because I was
no,
like,
because I saw it from a distance, but I was fussing at my kids. But anyway,
got you.
But yeah, man.
I was like, wait a minute. I was like, is she? At first, I thought I was hearing.
I don't think I heard her.
In my head, I was like, wait, is she talking? Is she doing a monologue?
She said this anime girl's gonna fly.
Up the ropes. Yeah, and this anime girl's gonna fly. Like, I was like, because I really thought she fell. I was like, oh my god! And then she did it again. I'm like, oh, okay, I see what you're doing. I see what you're doing.
If all the things were planned, I do wish they put more of an emphasis on it being planned, because like I wasn't sure, like, did she actually fall twice, or like was this part of it? I wish if it was like part of the plan, they put it like made it more of an emphasis.
Like, you mean exaggerated it more instead of
not necessarily exaggerated, but just make it more obvious that like, yeah, this is some sort of storyline where like she can hit this move, because like I didn't like completely catch if that was the plan or not.
Yeah, and I think even the commentators said, like, to me, the first time she fell, it was like, oh shit. And then when she fell the second time, I was like, girl, why are we trying this again? Like, why are you doing that again? But I think too, in the character of like the anime, and I talked about this earlier, like, she's got to have those struggles. It's going to take her, like, if you think of like an episode of Dragon Ball Z, it's going to take them like 15 episodes to get pumped up to be able to hit their final move. So I think,
because if it was AEW, they would have definitely made sure that it was part of the show. They would have had some type of, like, they probably would have went all out. They would have had something on the Titantron that popped up when she went on top of the ropes, and people would have been like, Oh, like hyping it up. She's doing it again. Like they would have ate that up, but
Yeah, and I think too, looking over at Soul, she botched that Soul Snatcher, and then
Mhm.
she didn't hit it, and then when she finally hit it, she got the title. So it kind of makes you think like maybe we won't see Anya hit it until she has that match with Gianna to overcome her greatest adversary right now. That she's telling her she shouldn't be here, and then she finally gets herself like up and be like, "I hit it, I nailed it, I do deserve to be here."
Mhm.
Boom, I win. I think is kind of where,
Yeah.
to me, how I feel it's going.
Yeah.
But I do happy to see Xena back. So I think it's gonna be fun to see where she comes, like where she goes from here there for what we've seen before. This new character, if it's a mesh, if it's new. So I think that's gonna be really fun to see how that plays out. And
What's
then
going on in the comments?
I do not know.
Oh, just really quick on the match.
Oh yeah, sorry, we skipped you.
Oh yeah,
Oh,
here I
it's
thought I
okay.
had you. I got there.
No, it's okay.
Here, go.
No, it's
Oh my
okay, it's
gosh.
okay.
I'm like trying to like have everything like marked down, and I'm messing up.
No, Shani, you're fine. You're fine. I get it. No, just
not my
really
rule.
quick. No, I get it. But just really quick on the match. I think it was smart. I think they did a lot of things in this match. More than we thought. Like what EOD said, I kind of knew that she did that on purpose. It's falling off of the turnbuckle. Only thing was that the way that they did it, she almost did hit the back of her head like really hard. So I'm like, if you're gonna pretend to do that, you're gonna want to do it the most safe way as possible. And when she got on the rope, Xena was too far across the ring for her even to do any type of move. So I was just like, okay, it's obvious what she's trying to do. And I think they did it on purpose that way too, because they know what goes viral with Anya Rule is when she does stuff people don't like. So I think they kind of did that on purpose to kind of get that pushed out there so people can make fun of her, which people are doing right now. I've seen that. And the other thing that they did is with Xena Sterling, when she got the new outfit, when she first started cutting a little promo before the match, she was a babyface. She was still smiling and skipping. And remember before, she couldn't win. But now that she found out she can win by cheating, that's that build up I think coach is looking for. I think they're starting to do the build up with that. So she knows by cheating, she can get these wins that she wanted. And from that conversation she had with Timothy Thatcher. And I think the whole point of Anya Rue falling was for the Gianna Caprice thing at the end, just for her to come out and say, you're stupid, you messed it up. And by the way, me and Coach, we got to come up with a law firm. We got to sue Evolve, okay? Because this is the second time we've had an incident with that turnbuckle pad in the same show.
No.
And they didn't resolve it. And she almost died. So we got to
Yeah, you can't have my wife die. Like that's not fair.
You can't. No, not like this.
Yeah, if I lose, I only have 19 left. That's not fair.
Yeah. Yeah, you got to keep
Alrighty.
balance. Yeah, it's sad. The Mason Holiday situation is sad, but is things happen, I guess.
And it makes you wonder with the Mason Holiday thing too. Like I understand they announced her release.
Yeah.
Why like time it differently? If that's something in the contract that they couldn't, because if she's going back to the Indies or something else with her name, just kind of it takes out. I mean, people that do know Evolve is pre-taped, but you have some that don't realize it. Probably like, wait, she's not here anymore. Why is she here? Why is she coming out to the
Can I ask something? Did Mason Holiday say she's just like done with Evolve, or is she done with wrestling?
She didn't say. She just asked for her release. So that's where it's like, is she going to the Indies? Is she done? So
Okay, yeah.
If people are like don't realize Evolve is pre-taped, or be like, hey, I tuned in to watch and I saw her, but she said she wasn't there. So what's going on? Is that is that a fake thing? So it's kind of, I don't know if it's in the contract that they have to announce it when they're released.
There's a thing with Evolve. Like sometimes they don't, like Carly Bright. We didn't know she was released until she told everybody she was released right before that LFG episode dropped. So it's like maybe they didn't release it just so you can watch LFG. But since she's not there, she's like, hey, I don't give an F. I've been released because they had all the releases like a couple days before. She wasn't mentioned, and she dropped it herself. Like if she didn't drop it herself, we might not even known she was released. So it's like I don't know. Like when Evolve, maybe it's just different. Like because sometimes they get released. We'll find out later on, like by some other means. It won't come out with everybody at the same time. So it's like maybe it's just different down there somehow. So
yeah.
Alrighty, and then we did have a segment that was done early in the day with Blake Howard in the gym interviewing Harlem Lewis. He said, he has to make it at WWE for his mom and his family. He's still injured from that attack on Braxton Cole and hopes to be cleared next week, and that he wants to face Braxton in a non-DQ match. So, Terrell, what were your thoughts on the Harlem Lewis Blake Howard segment?
I thought it was okay. Harlem Lewis, he's really not my cup of tea. I can't. I mean, I understand. He doing it for his family, so he has a really good reason. Still trying to figure out why Braxton Cole is a part of the business if his dad is so rich. I think it needs to be changed up to, man. I don't know. The whole dynamic of a man bragging about his daddy's money just don't sit so well with me. Because I still have my conspiracy about that, and we all know what that is, and that's Braxton Cole is letting people play with his golf hole. You know what I'm saying?
Oh my God! Mute your mic.
I'm just saying, bro. Braxton Cole bragging about another man's money. I don't care if it is your dad. Why you got to brag about his money? Why you can't have your own money? You know what I'm saying? I don't know. But as far as with Harlem Lewis, I wanted to really know about his background in boxing, man, because it seemed like it was going to be a really good conversation, and then it just faded to black. So it was like, okay, nobody cares. Okay, good. I guess we just never gonna know. I don't know if it's a to be continued or what. It just faded to black because CJ was like, okay, the segment is done then. All right. I was like, bro, that was crazy.
Yeah.
Like they just faded to black. Like, so do we not care about his boxing background, or I don't know. I think he'll be a really good heel for Holyfield. If they ever get down to that, maybe they could have some type of underground match, maybe. And Evolve if they want to do that, or probably somewhere down the line in NXT. They join forces, because to know that Harlem Lewis has a boxing background, I feel like that's something that they should have just let, be known instead of just fading away. You know what I think it is? I think they just didn't feel like putting more budget into Harlem Lewis. They was like, yeah, forget this segment. Just yeah, we ain't finna put no more money into this segment. Like, this Harlem Lewis. Okay, hooray.
Alrighty,
Or maybe
Coach.
Brian, maybe Coach. I think Coach has something to do with that. Like, nah, put the rest of the money in charity. Just cut the fee. I don't know.
Not for kids.
No.
Alrighty, Coach. What did you think of the Harlem Lewis segment?
I'm over this feud, man. It's been going on for too long. I don't really care about what's happening between these guys anymore. I don't know how much longer you can stretch it out for, because this match isn't going to happen at Succession 2, or 3, I don't think, and I don't hope. Like, I don't know, when you end this feud, because at this point, I don't really feel like it does anything. I want to see these two guys do something else, because they've been stuck with each other for how long now? Like, from the beginning of Aaron Work's reign, and that's been a while. So I'm just not interested in any of this. The segment itself was fine, but overall, like, I do wish this would just end now.
Wow.
Gotcha. CJ, your thoughts on Harlem Lewis?
Yeah, it was all right, but I kind of agree with Coach. I am kind of ready for it to be done now. It is kind of overdue. Yeah, you just gonna have a match and gonna be done with it. Just move on to another feud with somebody else. But it was, it was all right. Little promo.
Gotcha. EOD.
Yeah, the segment in and of itself was fine. I just didn't like the placement of it on the show. I think maybe they should have probably put it somewhere like earlier in the show. And yeah, the match is definitely not happening in Succession, because he was like, yeah, he's not even going to be cleared next week. He'll be cleared like the week after, which will be the week after Succession. And I thought it was weird that he wanted the no DQ match. Not that he wanted it, but how he went about trying to get it. Like, instead of just asking Timothy Thatcher that he wanted, he's telling like Blake Howard, and then Blake Howard's gonna relay the message to him, like, but you're at the PC, and everyone just goes and asks. Or at the very least, at the very end, when he's talking to Blake Howard, like, there you go, like, run it by Foreman. Then you turn to the camera and you issue the challenge to Braxton Cole that way. I thought that was gonna happen, but that didn't. But he seemed a lot more natural on the with the promo. So my theory is that maybe they didn't tell him, okay, say this, and this. They probably just said, okay, just get this point across. And I think Harlem Lewis does a really good job when it comes to like getting the point across instead of like trying to read lines verbatim and everything because sometimes it doesn't come out natural. But the only glaring thing about it, why I say like it was okay, because I saw him on main event, and I guess that's the problem with me. Sometimes I see him in other places, and he was a straight up heel on that show. They made him, and they also said he was part of NXT. Like he fought Javon Evans, so that character that they had in that ring is completely different than the Harlem Lewis on Evolve. So that was like the only thing that was a little jarring. But all in all, I thought it was a good segment. Just I wish it came up earlier in the show instead of toward the end of the show. That's all.
Alrighty, hear these thoughts. What did you think of the Harlem Lewis promo?
Yeah, I'm getting it's hard for me to invest in him as a believable like a baby face, like a sympathetic baby face. I get that that's what they're trying to do with him, but for some reason it's just not really working for me. And it was one part that was kind of weird because he tried to threaten Blake. He was like, "All right, you stepping on a minefield. You're right. I was scared." I'm like, how are you gonna threaten somebody and then tell them you're scared? Right? Like 2 seconds after that happened, I was just like, that is so weird. Like, what is going on here? And I get the story with Braxton Cole and saying that he had, obviously Harlem had to mop for his brothers or to help his family and stuff like that. It's just I don't know what it is. It's not that I hate Harlem Lewis. It's just nothing.
It's
really
always something with Harlem. It's always something.
I don't know what it is.
We just got to give him sympathy for something.
Yeah, yeah, and it's just hard to invest in. It's hard to like believe.
You wasn't there me when I was dropping them fries in McDonald's, man.
Yeah,
you wasn't there with me. You wasn't there with me when I was living through the Great Depression. You wasn't there with me when I was mopping the floors in prison. Like, bro, how many origin stories do you have? Are you Peter Griffin?
Yeah, he got a lot of origin
stories. Peter Griffin. Like, what is going on?
He do got a lot of origin stories. He do.
I think we just need to give him like a crazy gimmick and see him run with it. Like maybe he's secretly a YouTuber that watches Disney Channel shows. Give him something crazy to work off of.
Disney
just like
Channel shows are crazy.
Just something so he's like not boring all the time. Like that.
Or just let him and oh my bad.
Oh no, I was just gonna say when I got with you guys on this panel, remember we used to think Harlem Lewis was gonna be the first Evolve champion.
Man, that's what we saying, bro. Like
at the very beginning, we were saying that for a long time.
We were so like when we first we were so invested. We were so invested with Harlem Lewis. We thought Harlem Lewis was finna be the man with the plan. Like we really thought that they was finna Seth Rollins this man and put the company behind him. And they didn't. And they still not doing it. This man literally came back to get a title just to be in the gym recovering from having his arm dislocated.
He still hasn't gotten that one-on-one match, by the way.
He has got a one-on-one match either. You're right.
He still hasn't. And he got hurt by security and they didn't explain it.
Yeah, Jeff, he does look I was replying to Jeff. He does look a little bit smaller than what he usually does. Cause like when we first saw him, he was big and jacked. Like we literally for real. But it's weird. It was weird. And he was beefing with Brooks. He was beefing with Brooks around the time when EOD came on. I think. No, it was a little bit before that.
And we thought he was gonna come in and like feud with Keanu Carver, and they were gonna have like this big rivalry matchup too.
And they never did.
Yeah, I don't know. It's just something that's just not clicking. I don't know what it is. I see what they're trying to do. I appreciate Evolve making the attempt by, emphasizing on his origin story with him being poor and stuff like that, and having him face somebody like a Braxton Cole who's this rich kid snob. I get what they're trying to do, but it's just not working for Harlem Lewis for me. Like I don't know what they got to do for me to win me over for Harlem Lewis, but it's nothing, and it's nothing against Harlem. It's just something. It isn't clicking. I don't know what it is. I can't even tell you what he needs to do.
You know what they need to do? They need to get Thea. Oh yeah, they need to get Thea Hill. Like they need to get Thea Hill and book them almost close, if not quite, but close to Macho and Elizabeth. Man, they need to just let them be a couple on Evolve or NXT, and just let them. I don't know, just let them mess with people's mental. You know what I'm saying? Not like a Karrion Kross type thing, but you know what I'm saying? Like let them like antagonize people, go around the locker rooms and bully
They
people.
need to
Like
bring his brother onto the
let
show.
Harlem Lewis and Thea Hale become a couple that just don't give a crap.
Now bring Carlos
And
brother on the
eventually
show
let
and have
them become
Braxton Cole beat
champions.
up the brother. If you
Beat
want
up
some
the brother?
sympathy, beat up the brother.
Yeah.
Doesn't
Like something like that. And
Or he can
everything.
kidnap
will-
Thea Hill.
Yeah, I guess.
Or something. I don't know.
He
But
can do
they
that.
need to do.
Yeah,
They
he
need to do
could.
something with Harlem because, like, I'm tired of these Peter
'Cause they always
Griffin
talk about the
old
brother, like, this joint
origin
had-
stories,
beat
man.
The brother beat the brother up
What?
or hold the brother's job hostage, something like that, and then you'll
Yeah.
get the sympathy. You'll get the sympathy vote without this. So
isn't Thea L the one that like has this coffee stuff on her Instagram where she drinks coffee all the time?
yeah,
Yeah, she
What?
does her
Mhm.
coffee and she does her dad
Dang.
like talks or whatever. She's always
Yeah.
got like her
Nah,
beer
yeah.
cozies and her dad, and then she's
Yeah.
also always gets everybody to dance with her too.
So Thea
Well,
L
Yeah,
comes
Jeff.
to Evolve,
If
and she
Thea
and
Hale
Captain
does get
Sue both
released,
fall in love.
if Thea Hale does get released, Jeff, it's gonna be a win for her because she could be utilized somewhere else. You know what I'm saying? I've been said it. That girl, they didn't want to do it with her because there's another person that they released that had this energy too. They literally could have booked her and I can't think of her name off the top. All because
she on
it's been
Evolve?
so long.
Well, that's where I'm upset with the Speed Championship. Not to get off of Evolve, but going to NXT
Oh,
really
yeah.
quick,
Yeah.
because Thea having all of that happened with the NXT with the North American Championship, and all of the flack and that she got. That it was like seeing her in the Speed tournament. I was like, please put the belt on her so she can be like, look, I am a champion. Let's drop it. Let's move on. Look, I can't hold a title. You can say whatever. I earned it. But then she didn't even make it through the first round. So I'm kind of upset about that.
Sometimes I just want WWE to just like send someone to the main roster, like Thea L or Carmen Petrich. When you don't have anything to do for them, just send them to the main roster and see how they last. Instead of like
Yeah.
releasing someone on NXT, if they've reached their peak on NXT, you don't know what to do. Just like be okay, Thea L, you're going to the main roster. Let's see what you can do. Oh, I'm big now. Okay.
Oh, whoa. Yeah.
I did not.
Lord.
I will say, but what, Terrell?
Yeah, with Tyra May Steele, they did Tyra May Steele dirty.
yeah.
Jeff, they
Yeah,
did Tyra
they
May Steele
did.
dirty,
They did.
and with Thea Hale, they literally could have been the female Kurt Angles. Like, and they had two of them. I'm not gonna say as much as Kendall Gray because honestly and truthfully, Kendall Gray for me is by far a female Shawn Michaels. I don't know if
No, they
anybody
should
else
do.
sees it, but if Shawn Michaels had a daughter or something, I would honestly think it was Kendall Gray. She's going to be a big name, but it's just very rare that you find those female Kurt Angles. You know what I'm saying? And they got one still, but they're not booking her right. And like I said, Tyra May Steele, for a stupid reason, they got rid of her. So it's, I don't know,
They could
man.
just some people like some main event like mainstays for the main event show. They should just have some
Yeah.
people just stay on there. That would be perfect instead of releasing them.
Yeah. All right. I will say
And
the one thing.
I would say, like, I can't really say Jordan
TMS
Grace
is
because
someone
Jordan
more
Grace
special
to me,
than Tia.
she come off more as like a, I don't know, like a Cam
Jeff,
Shamrock.
I don't know
or
what they got to do with
something.
Tia.
I will say on the Harlem Lewis thing, I really wish it wasn't him, so we can get onto the main event before the main event thing there.
Yeah.
I really wish he would have called out Braxton at the end, like, I am challenging you to this DQ match. Like, I will see you in 2 weeks in this DQ match. I think would have been better than like, oh, hey, can you go ask if I can have this match? So I think it kind of made it the promo really fall
Punk,
flat.
man. They make him look like a punk, man.
I would have loved it if he would have went and attacked those security guards too for tearing his arm up. That would have been great.
Or something. I just felt flat when he's like,
Something.
do you think you could ask for that match for me? Instead of being like, if you want it, why aren't you like demanding it or
Yeah.
think it's going to happen? We're going to do
Exactly.
this 2 weeks. I'm going to see you.
Mhm.
I'm demanding this now. So that's how I feel in my thoughts. All right. So
Yeah, I
we
agree.
are on the main event match. I will say the ending part was kind of the main event, which was Romeo Moreno and Noam Dar versus Cam Hendricks and Harley Riggins, with a special surprise returning guest at the end of the match. And of course, we did see Romeo and Noam Dar defeat Cam and Harley with with that surprise guest. And I think this was really good because we had that timey-wimey with Romeo and Namar on NXT back and forth, the ankle. So we'll start with here these thoughts. What did you think of this match and the special guest that showed up?
Yeah, I thought it was a pretty decent match. And by the way, Riggins got one of the driest whisper in the winds I've ever seen.
Oh my god!
It just looks so heavy when he does it. But the fact that he's as big as he is, yeah, it's the fact that he's as big as he is attempting to move, and he did it. All credit to him for that. But as far as Tate Wilder coming out at the end, I was like, you don't remember what happened to you before you won that match? Do you want this to start all over again? Are you a glutton for pain? Like, you couldn't even get on your motorcycle without getting beat up. You just flipped upside down with Luca Cristofino backstage. Do you forget what happened, bro? I got PTSD from that, and I didn't get attacked. What is wrong with him? Leave it alone, man. Let it go. You don't have to do this.
More. If he keeps being attacked,
you can't get enough of it.
Mind his business. That's all you got to do.
But this is his business. If he wants to stay employed, he better keep being beat up. That's all. The only way he's going to be employed.
Well, he better get a freaking customer punch card for the hospital because he's going to be there a lot.
Time for an ambulance match.
Alrighty, Coach. What did you think of the Romeo Noam Dar versus Cam and Harlem match?
I really like the match because two of my favorites are in this match on Evolve right now. So I think it was pretty good. I did not expect to see Tate Wilder whatsoever, and I kind of didn't want to see him. I thought we were done with him, especially if he was going to come back. I didn't want to see him come back with back into Cam Hendricks and all that stuff. I thought we were over it. Other than that, I think the match was fun. I'm going to say it again. I want to see Evolve Tag Team Championships again. We talked about it a year ago. We kept pushing for it and it never happened. And I think with how many tag teams we're building up now, I think we should really have Evolve Tag Team Championships again.
I agree.
CJ, what did you think of the tag team match?
It was really good. Nice to see Noam down there doing his thing with Romeo. And hard. They just need to start acknowledging this man looking like Triple H. I don't see how they not seeing it or they're not saying it. This man a little too much like Triple H. Let him bring out his inner dad. Bring that out or something. Cause this man. But overall, Cam, he's still doing his thing too. He's still good. And the match was pretty good. I get the match a B plus. And with Tate Wilder coming out there, it was kind of odd because ain't you supposed to be on NXT? Why are you come back down here and trying to do something with them and you kind of done with them? If you could do something with Cam up there, why would we come back and reuniting this feud down here? You moved on. So I don't know, this kind of odd, but yeah.
You paid more to get beat up, man. NXT.
Yeah, you heard me say on the promo before, a little promo on NXT. He loved the feeling he loved that feeling. He's wild, got that wild side out. So that's his thing. So hey. But yeah, overall the match is a B plus. Good match.
Alrighty, EOD, what did you think of the tag team match?
Yeah, this was a really good match. I think this was Noam Dar and Romeo's best match that they've had together. It was really good. I was really surprised. We said the whole timey-wimey thing, the stuff that happened on NXT, I think should have happened next week where they officially become a tag team. It's Destiny, blah, blah, blah. Before they did it on this match, but it was good. Cam and Riggins there, all right. When Tate showed up, all right, this is probably bad because on NXT they showed Tate Wilder. I didn't know Tate Wilder's thing was jacked up. So while he was on there, I was trying to look at his hand to see is this been messed up? It's been messed up this entire time and no one noticed and everything. I guess he can't bend his pinky finger somehow. And they use it as part of his little whatever sign thing that he does now. Because they're almost sort of doing a soft reboot with him on NXT instead of being the super cocky. I could do it all on my own. I think they're changing that away. But him, I don't know if he's back on Evolve or maybe he just did this, so maybe they can Cam and him can feud on NXT. I don't know, but I do think Cam and Tate are one of those. I think they got good chemistry together, and I think those two can actually feud all the way up the ladder, kind of like The Rock and Triple H did, and Rock and Stone Cold did. Any place they're at, just the instant feud you could throw them into. But yeah, the tag match was good, and Riggin, yeah, he does look like the when Triple H first became the game with the denim and everything. Yeah, he looks like Baby H. We got the game
Double
Triple H,
H.
and we got the Blue Blood Hunter Hearst Helmsley, both on Evolve at the same time in
Right.
Triple H.
Oh, that's
So,
true.
Right.
yeah, so I'm glad that Tate Wilder, he just appeared, just he didn't do too much. He just like, all right, let me take the trash can away, and then he left and everything. He didn't, and I think at the end of the match with Cam and them, I just imagine he was just glaring, maybe at the entrance or something like, and he's thinking about Tate Wilder. I think that's really what he was mad about. I think he was seething over Tate Wilder interfering in his business one more time. So yeah, but yeah, overall the match was a good match. Yeah, B plus. I almost want to say an A, but like no, B plus, B plus.
Okay, I forgot to check Mark off who I talked to before I went and grabbed my gummy bears. Who has it?
Oh.
Terrell, go. I
know it's all
ran to
good.
grab my gummy bears and I was like, oh man, I forgot my check mark.
Oh no, you good, you good. The match was actually good. I was looking forward to this tag team match just because Noam Dar was in it. That's my dude. Romeo, his little brother. I liked it. It was enjoyable, you know what I'm saying? And like I said, I think they need to keep that mentorship going between the two. I feel like all up and coming superstars, whether it's NXT or Evolve, they should have like some type of superstar on the main roster that they can shadow. It don't matter if they're on main event, Raw, SmackDown. Just give them like a taste, a glimpse of what the main roster feels like. I think they should take more time into that. I just feel like TKO don't really care about that because they're using WWE for their benefit, and we already know what that is. That is pleasing, money hungry hybrids is what I call them. I call them hybrids, aka the Illuminati, aka let's stop talking about them before they shut our podcast down, aka no, let me stop playing. But no, for real though. I feel well, aka the fallen angels, yeah, the children of the fallen angels, all that good stuff, yeah, whatever. All right, the devil's fondlers. All right. The fondlers. You know what a fondle is, right? Never mind, let me stop talking.
Oh my god.
No, but no, for real though. Cam is my dude. I like Cam. I enjoy watching Cam in the ring. Harley Riggins, of course. That's a dynamic duo right there. That's the dynamic duo. I love seeing them with their in-ring chemistry is freaking hilarious. I will give the match a B, just because I did enjoy it. And Tate Wilder coming back, you know what I'm saying, opening up doors that has been closed. We know what they say. When you reopen a door that's been closed, your shadow comes back to get you. So yeah, Tate, we don't need you opening up no old doors, man. Come on, we like Hitty Stowe said, man. We already traumatized from seeing you get beat up in the most dangerous place known to mankind. That's the PC. That's the PC parking lot. You know what I'm saying?
Real.
So for all we know, they jacked you for your motorcycle. For all we know, you might be a pedestrian on Grand Theft Auto at this point, and everybody's just, oh no, my bike. And like, come on now, we don't need all that.
Oh my god.
But Tate Wilder, I will say this for Tate Wilder, because we know you like to live on the wild side. Unfortunately, with this regime of WWE, they're not going to let you live on the wild side. But I will say this: a lot of people has been getting granted their releases. There's another promotion. There's plenty of promotions that's going to let you live on the wild side. Tate Wilder, it's a lot of them. All you got to do is just leave WWE and go pick one. So you can convince Paul Heyman to leave, convince him to leave, and start up ECW again. Come on, man. Come on, Tate. Be the RVD or be the Sandman. It don't matter.
There you go.
They ain't gonna let you be Sandman in WWE right now. Maybe
Absolutely
if
not.
the old regime was there, they'll let you. But they're not gonna let you be they're not gonna let you be New Jack or Mick Foley right now. They're not. But there is other promotions that will let you. Juggalo Wrestling. Heck, you can even go to South Ghana Wrestling. Go to SGW and wrestle in the mud. They'll bush you upside your head with a hunting axe or whatever you like.
They go to Juggalo. That's crazy.
Go to Juggalo. Go to AEW. Hey, there's plenty of promotions that's gonna let you. Hey, Death Grip. Hey, you know.
Don't go to TNA though. They're gonna release you. They're gonna hire you and you
Yeah.
release you immediately.
You're gonna be in Juggalo wrestling ninja match.
Oh yeah.
A bunch of zombies.
Real.
Yeah, whenever they go on tour,
go to New
just
Japan,
follow
do
the
some.
ring around.
Or Dragon House. Is Dragon House still is Dragon House wrestling still a thing in China
don't think so.
or where was it? I don't know.
I don't
Hey,
think so.
Wait,
they have,
Lucha
yeah,
Underground
Lucha
is
Underground. Yeah,
restarted.
Lucha Underground's supposed to be starting back up. Hey, I'm just telling you, Tate. Hey, man,
Speedy-
just telling you,
Speedy
man.
New Angelico.
Hey, you know what I'm saying, I'm just trying to tell you, Tate.
So yeah, so I enjoyed it. I thought it was fun. I think it really sealed the deal on the Evolve timeline, with Noam and Romeo getting the match for him to be like, hey, he was wanting that so bad. He could now be like, hey, this proves it. This is where we are. And I
Yeah.
just wonder if, if Tate is going to be doing that bouncing back and forth, because as far as we knew that he, got the call up. So is he still has a few episodes of the bounce back and forth? I don't know, but I think it's going to be interesting if we see, them going forward. But I do want to touch on, because I don't want to hit that 2-hour mark, the main event of the night, of course, which was the face-to-face with Aaron Rourke and Max Abrams, hosted by Chewy, of course, leading into their match next week at Succession 3. There's a really good, I think, between the two of them, the way they jabbed back at each other and the way they talked. This is what I'm sad we didn't get with Wendy and Nikita in some form. So it really hyped up this match and was leaving their sport. So, and then of course the security team finally showed up tonight at the end and started to do their job. I still don't think they understand what their job description is. So we're going to start with Terrell. What did you think of the face-off between Aaron and Max?
I was so hoping I went first because I just wanted to get it done. Chewy, he was quiet most of the interview. That was good. That's what moderators does. You know what I'm saying? You got to be on your P's and Q's at all time. You got to be watchful for what's going on because you don't want them. You don't want to get caught in the middle of the fight. So good think about that. Oh, yes, indeed. Cardi M. Yes, indeed. Yes.
That's Cardi?
But no, yeah. But yeah, man. Other than that, I'm just looking forward to the match. You know what I'm saying? Main man energy. I would love to see him take the title. I would love to see him take the title and go about his way. You know what I'm saying? It's time for main man energy to run wild and evolve. All right. Aaron Rourke has been an amazing champion, a really good defending champion, and I've been seeing him a lot on NXT. So maybe they finna get ready and pass the torch, man, because it's about time for him to get moved up. And the fight that broke out, that was pretty wild. We should have seen that happen. But yeah. APA Junior, Weenie Hut Junior, whatever they want to be called, J&J Security. I don't know what they want to be
Not
called.
Weenie Hunt Jr.
Alrighty, CJ, what did you think of the face-to-face with Aaron and Max?
It was pretty good. I like they had a good face off with these two here, and I am so glad he finally brought this up since he turned heel. Max Abrams was mentioning what Sean Legacy did. They ended that match, didn't mention that man none time throughout the whole promo about helping out, especially how much he went through that match too. And the other part too, when he raised Aaron hand up when he won the belt, he intentionally did that. So I'm glad he brought that back up. They bring no long-term booking on it. So that's good. Oh, good they brought that back up on there. And the interactions was good as well. In the end, when APA sitting there breaking it up, y'all gonna sit here and let this man tap Aaron Ballhead like that. Like you ain't like,
Dude,
like,
that part
was
had me
so-
out. I was crying.
I was like,
I
no, he
was
did not just tap this
crying.
man bald head up here now. You caught everything except the face. Like he just went poof. Like that
Oh
was
my
funny.
God.
But yeah, the face was good. So I give it an A. But I think Max might end up getting this. He might end up getting this. So I want to see that session this week.
Alrighty, Coach, what did you think of the face-off?
I think everybody who thinks Aaron Rourke is the baby face in this is wrong. Like you guys said, Sean Legacy never mentioned Max Abrams, but everybody abandoned him. But Max Abrams, he's a team player. He's never abandoned anyone. Jakari Ball got injured and nobody cared about him. Who recruited him as soon as he came back? Max Abrams. A bunch of new young guys debuted. Who recruited CJ Valder and Santi Rivera? Max Abrams did. You know why? Because he looks out for his fellow ID wrestlers. You know who doesn't? Sean Legacy, Aaron Rourke. They're all interested. So Max Abrams, he's a good guy. He cares about his fellow wrestlers. He, like he said, he mentioned Jackson Drake. What did Jackson Drake do? He teamed up with a bunch of other people. He supported people. So I think, he deserves this championship. He's been looking out for everybody. He's been carrying Evolve. There's nothing you can say to make me feel like Aaron Rourke is the good guy in this.
Alrighty, EOD.
Wait, before we go on, he even tapped on Aaron Rourke's head. You know why? He wants to give him some main man energy so that Aaron Rourke can regrow his hair.
Oh my god.
Oh lordy. Alrighty, EOD. What did you think of the face-off?
This was a great face-off, and it was even better than I thought because of the continuity issues. Like everything that we've been theorizing about since Succession 2, it all manifested in this promo. Like everything was not to chance. Everything was by design. So it really makes sense now, like, okay, why it's not Cappuccino. Like knowing, like about 2 weeks ago, I would have said, okay, yeah, Aaron Rourke is probably going to end up winning this match. Now my mind's completely changed. Like this was by design. Every little thing they did. And I think Max Abrams is probably going to get the title now. And Aaron Rourke was on one, but like you said, you can't piss him off and everything because the dude's a fighter. People are scared of Aaron Rourke for a reason. Like when he mentioned his family, Aaron Rourke like lost his damn mind, and it was funny. But yeah, this is all Shaw Legacy's fault. It really is, and they so over exaggerated how Shaw Legacy did it. He think everybody looked at Max and then just kept talking. Like I'm like, it was just so dirty the way he did, and that ass whooping that man took throughout that entire match.
A whole match.
Yeah, like the majority of that match, he was getting his ass beat, but he was in there. They ended up winning, and largely because of him, and he got no respect whatsoever. And the fact that, we were thinking about it at the time, it looked like he might knock that belt over on purpose. It turns out, that's exactly what happened. So they were always the only bad thing about the promo is that, and it's not even Evolve's fault because we have the Tristan Angels match against Aaron Rourke next week. If they could just mention like, okay, just say the winner of that match will go on to Succession to fight Max Abrams. Just that little tidbit and everything.
Yeah,
that's all.
True.
But obviously, this was probably before that match was made, and I think I agree with you guys. I think that Aaron Rourke is probably going to be called up. He has been featured a little bit more on NXT lately, and he might get called up too. So it just makes sense for Max Abrams to take the belt, and then. During that same Succession 2 thing, you had Cappuccino Jones looking at Max Abrams kind of sideways. So it was like we were foreshadowing the next feud that could happen if Max Abrams wins the championship. And Cappuccino Jones might be the ultimate, like, his ultimate opponent and everything. Because he'll probably defend the belt for, like, a little bit at some point in time before we get the cap. But, overall, it was really good. And the way they tied everything up in a nice little bow was great. It's like, this was all planned out. It wasn't like, it wasn't like WrestleMania 40, where it's like, we had this plan and we just pivoted completely from what we wanted to do. It's like, no, this was the design and they just stayed the course and everything. So,
Alrighty, here are these thoughts. What did you think of the face-off?
I loved it. I thought it was really, really entertaining, especially at the end when Max hit him with the super duck goose on the top of his head. I thought that was I was not expecting that. I'm like, out of everything you could have done to this man, why would you jump and smack this man on the top of his head You know he mad. That'll make somebody more mad. First one is
The
slap on
most
top of the head.
disrespectful thing you could possibly do.
Most
is that.
disrespect. That is the most disrespectful thing you can do is slap the bald man on the top of his head. And I love the fact that Max Abrams just saw that Aaron Rourke was super serious about everything, and Max Abrams is not taking it. He's like, legacy, bring it back over here. Like he kept saying, bring the mic back over here. I love that, man. Max Abrams is he is so cool. I love when he was doing that the whole time. And he was like, well, your family, they see that you're a joke. He's like, oh, you want to talk about my family? And when that whole thing happened, I thought it was hilarious. Now, what's even funnier is, remember at Succession 2, we were talking to Coach. We told Coach that he was the bad guy. Coach came out with this entire defense on why he just came on TV and admitted that this was all calculated and that he did it. So, Coach, would you like to retort?
Dang.
Why he's the good guy. I just explained why Aaron Rourke is the bad guy. They all left him at the side. It's Max Abrams that's the good guy. He's constantly defending his people, building everybody up. No,
but did he or did he not knock that title out of his hand on purpose?
it was an accident. That was an accident. That was an accident. Everything else was planned. Everything, building a faction, supporting everybody, that was planned. The championship was an accident. He was actually aiming for Aaron Rourke's head. The belt was an accident.
He kind of got me there. He probably was trying to go for the Duck Goose and missed the title. Yeah, you're right. But yeah,
Do you
it was
think
good.
He might have been trying to slap Chewie though, like just to hit him out of the way.
Oh, yeah. Maybe he saw Chewie's reflection in the back of his head. Missed.
Dang, man.
But yeah, no, I highly enjoyed this. I thought it was a great setup to kind of hype up next week. I really went into it thinking that we would see Aaron retain to kind of keep that storyline going on. But the way they did all that storytelling, the flashbacks, all of that, I do think we will see Aaron hand over the title to Max. It's going to be interesting because Tuesday night with him going against Tristan on NXT for it. So that's going to be really fun and super exciting to see that title defended on NXT. So I think that's going to help put eyes on the product, especially with Succession 3 the following night. But yeah, let's wrap it up. So let's go through
quick
one by
question.
one. Yeah.
If you don't mind, I'm sorry. I know we got to go. Just for everybody, the part where Max said that I'm like, ever since Vanity Project left, I'm above everybody basically, and Aaron Rourke was like, so you're better than everybody. Do you think that's going to come back around and bite him in his butt from the mock squad when he becomes champion?
Oh yeah,
because he could probably become thinking that he's like the best instead of them being a team. Now he's like above them.
I don't need y'all this and that.
Yep.
No,
That's what I was thinking.
No, because Jackson Drake had that mindset too. They're all one. So the way Max Abrams see it is, I'm the greatest thing, but he means his whole family. You know, the Mock Squad, they're all one. You know, like, in order to know the father, you got to know the son because they're one. You know, it's him and his crew. They won. They all won. You know what I'm saying?
But you know what they haven't done on Evolve yet?
quadrinity.
They haven't actually broken up a faction yet.
No,
Like, they were normally
They
doing
haven't. They haven't broken up a
like
faction
normally
yet.
do on the main roster.
I mean,
Like, all the
Vanity
factions always
Project,
stay together.
Vanity Project technically did break up when Bryce Donovan like turned on Jackson Drake, or does
Well,
that
I
not
mean,
really
one
count?
member of the group dropped out.
Yeah,
So it's
that
like
was
the
just one member.
Yeah, that's it. Zeta. Well,
Yeah,
Zeta
that
got
did
released
suck.
and everything, or she
Ah,
actually
yeah.
released. That was a little different and everything. But like an actual like
yeah.
full on like breakup, it's like we haven't seen that yet. So I don't know. Maybe it could happen. Maybe it could happen, but probably not. Yeah.
All right. So yeah, so we'll go around, everybody give their final thoughts and what their predictions are for the only 2 matches we got. Really hopeful we got a third last night announced for Succession, but we do have 2 new talents getting called up to Succession next week. So everybody go around, what do they think and what are their predictions for Succession next week? And we'll start with CJ.
I said with Max Abrams and Aaron match. Yeah, I just thought about what EOD had said about the match they having on Tuesday. I don't know now. I was thinking about as Max Abrams going to end up winning, but it's kind of here now with that match. But I think Coquito going to end up winning the women's title from Winnie Chu for sure. And what's another match? Harlem? Is it Harlem and
Mm-mm.
No, we only
The
had
Week
week-
after.
we just two?
Yes.
Oh,
Yeah.
okay. So they okay. So yeah. I think Nikita gonna end up winning the women's belt, and I'm just gonna see what happens with Aaron Max.
Alrighty, Coach, your thoughts on the show and your predictions for Succession 3 next week.
I'm gonna give the show a B. I think it was a good show. I just think they. Oh, okay. I think it was a good.
He walk.
The show was fine. I just wish some of it was more hyped. I wish we actually got to see the two sets of champions and their challengers on the show. Because although they were on the show, they weren't actually present in the arena or anything. So I kind of wish we got more of a in arena build towards that. But other than that, I think the show was fine. My prediction is I want us to crown two new champions. I want Max Abrams and Nikita Lyons to be the new champions. But I feel like both champions are going to retain. I don't know why. I just feel like their reigns haven't really. Aaron Rourke's reign has been good, but when you choose reign, it really hasn't taken that step I think I wanted to take. So I don't think it's over yet, and I just don't see Aaron Rourke losing it yet either. So I don't know. I want new champions, but I have a gut feeling saying we're not going to crown new champions yet.
Gotcha. Terrell, final thoughts on the episode and predictions for next week.
As much as I would love to see new champions, the same thing with Coach CJ. It could be a possibility that they keep their titles, and if they keep their titles, I'm not going to be too upset about it. But I know that both matches is going to be great. They're both going to be great. You know what I'm saying? They got talented superstars that's going to be in these matches, and I can't wait to see both of them. So Succession 3 is going to be great. The only thing I hope is that they be at least in the NXT arena. At least. But
Alrighty, EOD, thoughts on the episode and predictions for Succession.
Yeah, like I said earlier, like going in, I really thought Aaron Rourke was going to be tame, but the way they kind of doing this storyline, I think Max might actually end up with the title this time, and just to lead into a feud with Cappuccino Jones and Aaron Rourke might be getting called up. Like I said, they've been featuring him a little bit more on NXT now, and I don't know. It's like I just got the feeling like I wouldn't be mad if that doesn't happen and everything, but I just think it might actually happen. And Nikita, I think, still might end up with the championship, even though I don't know what they're going to do with Wendy Chu. Only because Nikita is starting to look like their anchor for their other programs. Like, she could be the anchor for Evolve, LFG, and she's still being featured on NXT. And I don't know if it's a new faction. We don't know yet, but just because we saw them together one time. But we also had Layla Diggs and Mason Holiday as a faction, but we never got it on TV, and that was kind of cool. So it's like, so we'll see. And for the mysterious, I think we are going to get a third match, but I think it's going to be because we're going to have a female debut and a male debut. I believe one of those debuts will be an impromptu match, and the other one will just be just a regular, like maybe a talking segment or something like that. So I think that's how we might get a third match. Just one of the new people. Maybe as Gal decided to do something, maybe he has his open challenge, and a new guy shows up, or something, or PJ Vaza wants somebody to get an issue or something like that. Who knows? But I think one of the two will have a match to make it 3 matches. But
Alrighty, hear these thoughts. Your thoughts
ma'am.
on the episode last night and your predictions for Succession 3.
Yeah, I agree with Coach. I wish they did a little bit more hyping since Succession is literally next week. Even if you use promo package, like you said, I would love to see a Wendy Chu and Nikita Lyons back and forth, as opposed to the Kev on stage and Nikki Lyons and Snow Jacobs situation. Nothing against Kev on stage, but this is the wrong week. That's all I say about that. But as far as the championship matches, oh man, I'm kind of like I think in my heart I know for sure Nikita is going to win that title. It just makes sense. She's on NXT. She's on Evolve. She's a star. Showcase that title, especially since we saw Aaron Rourke showing his Evolve title during the pageant. So why not have her have the championship and show it around? But I don't trust Sloan Jacobs. It's just something. I like it's just something there. I'm not going to say she's going to cost her a Succession, but either something's going to happen there or something after Nikita wins is going to happen because of Sloan Jacobs. And as far as Aaron Rourke, that one can go either way too. I'm wondering if I think we all agree that Aaron Work is going to beat Tristan Angels on NXT, but I wonder if Tristan Angels isn't going to take that lightly and then come back at Evolve during Succession and try to do something there and then turn it into a triple threat somehow, or if Aaron Work is just going to lose it straight out to Max. I honestly, I'm not sure. I'm not 100% sure, but yeah, that's my non-real prediction for those two matches.
I will say I gave the episode a B. It's what I talked about earlier on the podcast. One, because I'm sad we didn't get like a better face to face with Nikita and Wendy ever since we got the announcement. But we never really saw them like go face to face, cut promos against each other, something like that. I was really upset we didn't get that. Two, I'm sad that like the not Brooks Jensen, Harley, the DQ match wasn't announced for Succession. It wasn't a challenge thrown out for that, or we didn't get that announcement of the third match. So I think we're missing there. And I was also really upset that we didn't see It's Gall because he had his open challenge last week. He lost. And not seeing what he's going to do, even a vignette or something with him on how he's reacting to the fact that he wanted to start this open challenge. He lost his first open challenge, to see where that was going. So I was kind of upset we didn't see some resolve or continuation of that. But I think Nikita, I think they're giving her flowers. I think she's winning. She deserves it. All the work she's putting in across all of the brands, doing the house shows now with Natty and Carmen on NXT, all of that she's doing. I think she deserves it. Give her flowers. And I was convinced Aaron was going to retain, but I really do think after watching that promo package with the story they told, Max is going to get it. And then it's just going to really be how does that story go from there with him and the Mog Squad, and who steps up to be his, first challenger. So that's my thought. So let's just go around. Everybody tell everybody where we can find you on the social medias so we can like, subscribe, follow, share, retweet, repost, all of that fun stuff. And I'll start with CJ.
Okay, you can look through my stuff through Linktree, which is Linktree/CJ Wolfie 15. And you can give me a good like and subscribe and share.
Alrighty, Coach, where can we find ya?
You can find me on Coach FCHW on YouTube and Brian FCHW on Instagram, and that's pretty much all. Yeah, I just post wrestling content for the time being. So yeah.
Alrighty, Terrell, where can we find you on the social media?
Oh yeah, you can find me on Linktree/ForRealTerrell. You find all my links there, like my YouTube, TikTok, Snapchat, Instagram. Yo, Jet Fat, what's good with you, man?
What up?
But yeah, man, it's I just posted some new content on my reaction page on YouTube, Terrell Reacts For Real, or Terrell Reacting For Real. I just posted a new video, some new shorts, just talking about life, reacting to stuff, and giving my take on different things. It may be a reaction to a reaction, and I could just give like my thoughts and opinion on things that maybe the person might have missed, just from my perspective on life. I also just did the GTA 6 cover reveal as well on my reaction channel and on Instagram, TikTok, Facebook, stuff like that. I barely be on Facebook, but I still post on Facebook via Instagram because Facebook is a really strange place. It's almost like Twitter. Twitter is weird too. I don't post on Twitter at all. I don't even know why I got a page. I have a Twitter just to keep up with like gaming news and stuff, but it's still a weird place.
I have it just to get the Evolve graphics.
Yeah, like just for wrestling and video game news. I don't know. Twitter is oversaturated with bots and Elon Musk clones and stuff like that. Just really weird stuff going on. But yeah, other than that, that's where y'all can find me at, man. And yeah.
Alrighty, EOD, where can we find you to follow and like and subscribe?
Yeah, you can find me at Linktree /endofdays33. That's where you'll find my wrestling YouTube channel, EOD33 Wrestling Hub, where I do the live watch-alongs for Raw, NXT, AAA, and Evolve. And if you like House of Dragons, I do have another YouTube page, Nerd Nexus Reviews. We will be doing a live watch party, 9 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. Cheap plug for
Nice.
House of Dragons. So we'll be doing that. So
Also,
Alrighty, hear these thoughts. Where can we find you if we want to follow and subscribe?
Jakaris. You can find me on Instagram, TikTok, YouTube. I won't be here next week. I'll be actually in Mexico next week, so I'll be watching the live stream from there. We're doing like some rebuilding some houses out there and painting and passing out food and stuff like that. So we'll be out there till next Saturday, starting Monday. So, but I will be watching the live stream and I will watch Succession 3 as well. So
Okay.
Yeah, and of course, I'm
Awesome,
Shauna at
awesome.
Shauna Reads Horror, mainly TikTok, Instagram, and Threads. You can follow me for wrestling content and horror book recommendations. If you want a really good wrestling horror book, make sure to check out Pandemonium by Lucas Magnum and Ryan Harding. It is a trip and a half. Definitely give it a check out. But yeah, so want to thank everybody for joining and making sure they tune in next week when we're talking all things Succession. And hopefully we get some great promos and build up for the show next week.
Oh yeah.
Bye, everyone.
If you're not tan and jacked and ready to attack, or if you are weak and pale and ready to fail, then this is not the place for you, 'cause it's time for the Stardometer with its gun.
who using a typewriter?
somebody using
I
the
was
typewriter.
just thinking.
Somebody using a typewriter?